Hello everyone. So today we are solving another question of USET 2021 NAT type question. So this is question number 5. So let's start. The first thing we'll do again, we'll read the question first. So the question says that the corners of the green and red triangles coincide with the centers of the circles. All the circles have equal diameters and adjacent circles touch each other. If the area of the green triangle is 3.14, what is the area of the red triangle? So over here they have given some informations over here. The first thing they say is that all the circles have equal diameter, so all the circles are equal, so the radius would also be equal. So over here for green triangle we can definitely conclude that since this radius and this radius forms one side, and same for this side and same for the third side also, so this might be an equilateral triangle. So in an equilateral triangle we know that all the angles are 60 degree, and for the red triangle we can say that this side makes of two radius, one radius this and one radius this, and same for this side, so these two sides will be equal. And this side makes up of four radius, one radius, another radius till the center of the circle, then another radius, and then another radius. So totally four radiuses are there in this, and the third side we can't say anything for the third side. So what we'll do first, there are many approaches to the question. We'll take one approach and we'll just make a little modifications in the figure over here. So guys, here are some changes that we have made in the figure. What we have done is that here we got to know that since this is an equilateral triangle with all the sides equal, connecting two center points of any circle, so this is an equilateral triangle. What we have done, we have just extended this line, extended the outer lines of the triangle. So this AC line we have just labeled that ABC for the green triangle and DEF for the red triangle. So we have extended the line AB to join point D. So again joining two centers or two center radiuses, okay, so joining these two centers and joining these two centers. So what we get to know over here, this angle will be equal to this angle, since this will form an corresponding angles, and similarly for this one. So now let's start solving. So the same thing I have written over here, extending the lines in the given figure. So this green triangle line we have extended to join the red triangle. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll just start finding the sides. What will be the measure of two sides connecting the center points of two adjacent circles? So if you don't know, I'll tell you what is adjacent. Adjacent is when any two figures touch each other, it is known as adjacent. So these two figures are adjacent from this side, okay, to because of this side connecting both the figures, these two figures are known as adjacent, and similarly for the other circles also. Okay, so now what we have done, we know the area of this equilateral triangle, that is 3.14. okay, we know the formula for area of equilateral triangle, root 3 by 4 a square. Just substitute the value and we'll get the value of a. So what we have got, the value of a is 2.6929. we are not taking any units over here because we are not given any units over in the question, so we are just taking the numerical value. So a will be 2.6929. So the next thing we have done, we have done some calculation for the angles. So over here we knew that ABC is equal to BDE because both are on the straight line, okay, parallel lines connecting the centers of the circles. So both will be a corresponding angle. So ABC will be equal to BDE, okay, so both are 60 degree over here. Next thing, we know that this line FDB, if we consider this line for the red triangle, now we are coming on the calculations for the red triangle. So if we consider this line FDB, so that we can see it is a straight line connecting the three centers of a circle of three different circles. Okay, so we know that any straight line, the length of the angle, the measure of any angle on that straight line will be 180 degrees. Okay, so this straight line, if we take the center, this will be 180, total 180 degree. Okay, so what we have done is we have found out the angle length for F, D and E. So we know that half part is 60 degree. So what we'll do, we'll directly subtract from 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus angle BDE, 180 degrees for this line minus angle BDE, this will give you this angle FDE. So FDE came out to be 120. Now what we'll do, next thing, we'll calculate the length, side lengths for these FDE triangle. So over here we know that AB, connecting the two adjacent centers of the circles will be A, right? So A length we found out as 2.6929. So any length connecting the centers, so if we take this center of this circle and the center of this circle, adjacent circles, so this will be again A, connecting any two radiuses. So this radius and this radius length total will be A. Okay, so what we have done, we know that this line DF is connecting joined by two radiuses, one this radius and one this radius. So this will be A, 2.6929, and again this is again a straight line D and E connecting the centers of three different circles. So for three different circles, this will be joined. This will be A over here. This is radius and this is radius. Okay. So totally two radius will form one A, and again another one radius here and one radius here. This will also form A. So this will be basically one A over here and one A over here. So total two A's. So A plus A for line D and DE. So A plus A, that will be 5.3858. So 2.6929 plus 2.6929, that will give us 5.3858. So okay, now we know the formula for area of scalene triangle. So this is one formula for area of scalene triangle, AB sine theta by 2. When we know only two sides, over here we know now only two sides, DF and DE, we know only two sides. So when we know two sides and one angle we have found out in the scalene triangle, this one. So that will give us the area of the scalene triangle. So A is this one, A, assume this A as A and assume this as B. So and theta should be some angle between A and B, the angle which joins A and B. So this is theta. So theta over here will be 120 degrees. Just substitute the values. So A over here, DF value DF value is 2.6929 and DE value for B 5.3858, and then theta value was 120 degrees. So just substitute sine 120 degrees by 2. Sine 120 degree value we know it is root 3 by 2, same as sine 60 degree. Just substitute the value over here and divide by 2. We'll get the final answer as 6.28. So the area of this red triangle will be 6.28. Okay, I hope you understood this question. Thank you guys. Like to the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, any doubts, you might comment in the comment section below. Thank you guys.